The Bucks won a title 4 years ago. Since then, 3 first-round exits in the last 3 years, 3 head coaches in the last 3 years. You're probably going to have a 4th head coach coming up, although let me ask Doc Rivers. Todd.
You got to give me more than 4.
No.
I thought you wanted Marvin to play an actual Doc Rivers sound.
We don't have anything from Doc
I wasn't.
Why do I have Doc Rivers sound when I have you?
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
I thought I was waiting for Marvin.
How many
forgot to play the
times
sound.
did you do Doc Rivers this morning?
At least 3.
Yes, you did. So when I needed you, you weren't there.
Do I get a redo, a remake? I missed the moment. And we pretend it didn't happen. We could just start.
I'm going to tee you up.
Teeing me up.
Yeah, I'm going to tee you up. All right? I'm not going to run you, but I'm going to tee you up.
Don't put this on Gary. He couldn't catch the ball. Don't blame Gary. We had other chance to win this game. Do not put that on Gary. You got to give me more than 48. You got to give me more than 48. Sometimes games go into overtime.
I'm going to tee you up again.
You're running him?
Yeah, I'm going to have to run you. I'm going to have to run you,
For the rest of the segment, I got to leave?
I'm going to have to run you. Go. You got to leave the room. I'm going to run you just for this segment. Big build up here. Todd doing his impersonation. Sounded great. We were having fun. He was going to defend.
All morning.
Gary, yes, that's the thing.
You know, I thought after, what have we been doing this show together for now? 18 years?
Too long.
I think it's been 18 years. You know, by the time it's done, it's going to be close to 21 years that we've been doing this together. I thought for sure after 18 years, we spend the last 3 being able to execute basic Radio 101 bits. I did. I thought that we would be able to be like, we could probably figure this out without having to really okay, you do this and then he'll do that.
Okay. Is this better than the actual Doc Rivers segment that could have happened?
Good point.
Like if we're looking for content.
Not really. I gotta admit, it's been 18 years of this exact same bit. Todd screwing this thing up, something very basic. It would be cool though. The weird part, the refreshing part would be like, wow, we did it. Right. That's amazing.
But when I came in, that's the first thing Todd did. He was doing his Doc Rivers impersonation. Don't blame this on Gary Trent, who had the ball go through his arms. And I thought, okay, I'll go to Todd, and there'll be a moment where he can do his Doc Rivers impersonation. So I'll bring him back, but he needed to be humbled. I'm going to send him out there. He's out on the basketball court there, but we'll bring him back. Mike, good morning. What's on your mind today?
Morning, fellas. With Tyrese Halliburton's dad, that situation, first thing that popped into my head was, I bet Dr. Phil would have some good advice for him on how to handle that going forward.
All right. Well, let me ask Dr. Phil what he thought of Tyrese Halliburton's dad confronting Giannis last night.
He's just got to stop doing what he's doing. He's got all this fancy fish. He don't even got no aquarium to put him in. You're walking around with a ladder and a hat and a hose and everything. We ain't making no fireman.
It would have been awesome if that was the time you were actually calling for Marvin to hit sound.
And I had
I have Dr. Phil's sound right here, Todd. Stop interrupting.
It was on the sheet.
God, I wish that would have been happened.
You can't win, Todd.
I cannot.
You cannot.
Todd, we're trying to do the Dr. Phil sound that Marvin has. Don't you read the sheet?
Yes, Marvin.
Speaking of the sheet, should I give Fritzy a sound sheet every morning?
Yes.
All right.
I guess. Todd, do you want to know what sound we have to play each morning?
I would love that. And I've gotten them at times, but I should have been more clear as to, I could have asked Marvin, can you make sure I'm on that list for the sound so we don't have one of those?
Yes, Seton.
To defend Todd here, I've asked for the sound sheet many times, and I almost never get it.
So all of this can be blamed on Marvin.
I think really
now.
what we're finding out is this is all Marvin's fault.
Marvin, you screwed up.
No, I didn't.
Know what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You didn't give the back row the sound sheet.
Oh, that's why he didn't know his cue?
Yes.
I still think there's Doc Rivers audio that he didn't play. It has nothing to do with
No, there
you were
is no.
setting me up for the impersonation.
I don't have Doc Rivers. I have
It's there somewhere on his
Todd.
computer.
I have Giannis and Tyrese, and I have Chris Carter talking about Shedeur Sanders.
Okay, well, who's not doing their job then by not having sound of Doc Rivers from last night? Yeah.
Marvin.
Yeah,
Marvin has it, but didn't put it on your sheet there. He just left one of them out by accident. That's possible.
Marvin, I'm going to run you.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's it. See ya.
I'm
going?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to run you.
No, we don't want that.
You don't?
Nah. I don't mind stepping. He's got to press all those buttons.
No, Seton's coming up, taking over for Marvin.
Wow.
I'm going to run Marvin. Let's go.
Wow.
No, I'm not
I don't
messing
know
around.
if I know how to do this, though.
You forgot? Yeah. But I'm going to blame Marvin if you don't know how to do it because you shouldn't be put in that position. Okay. Let me take a break. Got our play of the day up next. We'll update our poll results. Are you going to be okay, Seton?
I think so.
All right. We'll be back after this.